They're like all in those trees. Look at that, guys. So many birds. Oh, look at that swarm of birds over there, guys. Whoa. Just hear them coming out of the trees. Dang, that's a lot of birds. Still coming. That is crazy. Right, all up in those trees. Can you hear them, guys? Probably not with all the traffic. There's so many birds in this tree. That's not all leaves. This is nuts. Alright, what's going on, everybody? Lexi right here, and right now we're over here at the hospital to see my granddad. But we have officially moved from the Breckenridge Motel to we're staying with people. We're basically their roommates, and they allow us to drive their car when, like, my mom needs to go to work, or when a situation like this happens. We need to visit my granddad here at the hospital. So that's how we ended up here. We drove up here, and so yeah, we have officially moved from the Breckenridge Motel, where my past videos were filmed at, and we are still in Hardinsburg, but we live further down 60 now. So yeah, we're now like more in the country now. Like, they have a bunch of chickens, roosters, dogs, all kinds of animals. Like, they got turkeys. Like, I'll try and capture those on video for you guys. But yeah, so right now we're gonna make sure my granddad's okay. I just wanted to update you guys, let you guys know what's going on. Yeah, so we have officially moved further down into the country of Hardinsburg. So I'll put this video up tomorrow. I will let you guys know how my granddad's doing, and let you guys know more. Maybe show you the room that we're staying in. I don't know if they'll let us film inside their house or not. You know, it depends. But if they do, I'll try and show you guys the room that we're staying in. And OJ don't really like it too well, but he's gonna have to get used to it because they have two small Yorkie dogs, and a big husky that lives outside. But yeah, so OJ don't like that too much, but he's gonna have to get used to it. But like I said, I'll put this up tomorrow, let you guys know how my granddad's doing, and show you guys more of the room we're staying in, and update you guys some more. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so as you can see, we're back at the house. I told you guys last night that I would give you guys a bit of a tour. So this is the room that we're staying in here. We got a bed and all our stuff, and a lot of it's their stuff, like all that's their stuff. But they gave us a TV to watch. We got Hulu, nice ceiling fan, and OJ's here with us, of course. So I gotta feed all the pets here, and they, like I said last night, they got not just 2 dogs, but they got chickens, roosters, turkeys. So there's a lot of animals I have to feed around here, but a bit of a tour real quick, guys. So that's the living room, that's their room, our room, bathroom, kitchen area. So I'm gonna show you guys feeding these dogs. So let's get the animals fed. Now we gotta feed the turkey and the chickens and roosters. There's a rooster chicken right there. There's the turkey. Yeah, my, he got a hold of one of the chickens. Oh boy. Oh my. Well, did you know that turkeys eat chickens? Yeah, they do. Didn't know that. They're growing. So, yeah, gotta feed these guys. And I'll put this back up after I do so, because I gotta find that food. Alright guys, so everybody's been fed. The chickens, turkeys, 3 doggos, and a cat. They've all been fed. So we got that part taken care of. And check this out, guys. And right here in their side yard, there's an actual sinkhole. We're not gonna go near it because we can fall in. But yeah, there's an actual sinkhole. But yeah, so as you guys saw, they have all their chickens and turkeys outside. They got their big old Smokey the Husky right there. Over there gnawing on some food. And then the 2 Yorkies inside and my buddy boy OJ. So, yep. So this vlog is basically just showing you guys the transition from motel to roommate. So, yeah. We are here, and there's a flag over there, but it's ripped up. But, anyway, so, yeah, I'm basically just giving you guys a bit of a tour, and, just giving you guys basically an update. And, they do, if we get permission, of course, and stuff like that, they allow us to, if we absolutely have to, they allow us to drive that car. Of course, they have to give permission. But yeah, this is where we're at for right now. We're here for now, and we're trying so hard to find something else that's a lot better of our own. So I'll put this up here in a little bit, more of a vlog, and I will talk to you guys, update you guys a little bit more a little bit later. So hopefully you enjoyed this part of me feeding all the animals, get to meet all the animals. So I'll see you guys later. Yes, you have saw me driving. What that was so this is what's going on. Let clarify the clip of me driving and stuff like that, and us moving. So we ran out of money. We ran out of time to stay at the Breckenridge Motel. That's where a lot of my videos are taking place at for a while. Being that we ran out of time and money and stuff like that, these friends of ours that we made friends here in Hardinsburg, I'm not going to disclose any names just for privacy reasons. I'm not sure if they want their names public or not like that. So I'm just going to not say their names for respect. And they were helping us out as much as they could already by helping us out with food, by like taking us to do our laundry. They've paid for the room a couple times to help us have a couple more days in the room. They themselves, they can't afford for us to, they can't afford to pay for another week at the room. Because they have to take care of the stuff on their end, too. I mean, as you see here, they got, stuff that they got to take care of. So, being that they couldn't afford to pay for the room, what they offered was, so this room was a spare bedroom. It was, their dog's room. So they offered for us to take this room. Like, why don't you guys just move in with us? We got a second car, like, for my mom to use when she goes to work and stuff. And the only thing they said was, well, we just have to get a battery for it. Not too bad, not too much of a big deal. That's cool, So, they did that on our last day at the room, at the Book and Ridge Motel. They did that on our last day. While we packed everything up. We just went through and packed everything up. We got here on Thursday, and it was just basically just settling in. That's all it was, really. Friday was our first actual day, and we were doing a lot of cleaning up around the house, taking care of all the animals. Like, I think I filmed some clips of me feeding the animals. And the two Yorkies are females, Precious and Frisky. And their dog, Smokey, the big husky outside. And all their chickens and roosters and turkeys and stuff like that they got outside. Everybody got fed. So, including my cat OJ, he got fed too. So I did all that. I fed all the animals, cleaned up. Me and my mom, we cleaned up. And then she had to go to work. So, so she took the car, went to work, came back. They had to work themselves. They don't do Burger King like my mom does. They own a food truck. They own their own food truck. And they go different places, like over at the bank or Save-A-Lot, different places to put their food truck and people come over to get food. They do that, make, fair amount. So they do that. They go to bars, different places to set up their truck. So as you can see, I'm here alone today. My mom went to work probably about a half hour ago. They literally just left themselves to go to their job. They said that Fridays and Saturdays are late nights, which means they're not going to get back until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Which last night was true. They didn't get back till 1, 2 o'clock. So they have to go do their job, which is what they're doing. So I'm here to take care of the animals, to clean up, and to do things that I need to do, such as making these videos for you guys. I have a lot of summertime videos coming out for you guys. This is basically just a vlog to show and explain, clarify, and everything else on why we had to move. So we're couch hoppers, couch surfers. We're surfing the towns. We're surfing the state of we're surfing the state of Kentucky. So yeah, and I do want to clarify one thing too. If you guys do watch this far in, which I appreciate if you do. Sometimes on certain videos, sometimes I do read off a script. There's videos where I don't, like this one, where I don't. There's like skits and different things. I do read off a script sometimes. It just helps the video come out so much better. It just helps. So I don't forget what to say and stuff like that. Just sometimes depending on what video it is, sometimes it just helps to have a script. So that's all that is. I just wanted to clarify that. So sometimes, yes, I do read off a script sometimes. Not always. Like this one, no. But skits, like the Wright Brothers skits that I do, yes. The Bawadis Booker memorial video that I did, yes, I did read off a script on that video because I wanted it to come out as good as it could have came out for me as possible. So I was like, well, it would just be better if I read off a script than just freeballing it like this. So, I mean, yes, I agree. It just feels a lot more personal like this, a lot more real like this. But it still was from the heart. It still was my own words. It was just written as a script rather than just freeballing like this. That way, I didn't forget what to say. It was all said. And everything that was needed to be said was said. And the clips that I got were filmed. So that's why I read off a script on that video. And I really, really hope that he can get that video and the Booker Memorial, which is sitting right here. He's in our room with us. So now I'm going to give you guys a bit of a tour around the home. So I think I did a little bit of a tour, but I'm going to show you guys. I do got Hulu running. I got American Dad running in the background. I'm watching American Dad and stuff like that, but I'll give you guys a quick tour. So this is our room. I got some food. I made some jalapeno poppers. I love chick beef. So I had chick beef and jalapeno poppers watching American Dad. Got all the stuff all situated around the room. I showed you guys Booker. There's OJ's box and food, and there's his litter box. And all our stuff. There's some stuff that's in here that's still theirs. Like, that's all theirs, that's all theirs, and that's all theirs, and that's all theirs. But we got a cup sitting on their thing, and all that food is ours. So, yep, that's the room and the bed that we sleep on. And there's Mr. OJ right there. And he is allowed to roam around the house because they know that I don't want him outside. So he went with us when we picked up Granddad to go to the store. By the way, he's doing okay out of the hospital, guys. He's doing much better. They just basically told him that he has gallbladder stones, which is what I had, and I ended up having to get my gallbladder out. So I'm really praying that he don't have to have his gallbladder removed. So he is okay for right now. But while we were taking my granddad to the grocery store, OJ did go with us in his backpack there. So, like I said, he's allowed to roam. They just, of course, don't want him in their bedroom, which is understandable. You go out of the room, there's the bathroom, kitchen, living room. The two Yorkies, Precious and Frisky, or somewhere. There they are. There's, I think they said Frisky, or Precious was the one with the shot collar. So, I think this is Frisky and that's Precious. So, whichever one has the collar, yeah, this is Frisky, and here's Precious. Yeah, this one has the collar, so yeah, that's Precious. The only reason she needs a shot collar on is only because sometimes she gets barking, and I haven't had to use it myself. They only use it when they have to. So, yeah, there's Precious and Frisky, the two Yorkies, and this is the living room. This is the kitchen, and they, like I said, they run their own food truck, so I don't want to see any comments about why is it such a mess. Well, we are helping clean it up, and it looks a lot better than it did when we first came in here. But they run their own food truck, so they got all their supplies needed and stuff like that. They serve, really, really good food that they do. And here's the kitchen, and then the back room, which the dishwasher, laundry, and deep freezer, and microwave, and things like that are in here. They have a fry baby and stuff like that. So, that's all that's in here. and they prepared food to take on their food truck, and all that is for Smokey Bear out there laying down. I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's laying in the shade over there. Probably too much glare on the phone, but yeah, he's over there laying down right next to the wall. I'll feed him here in just a bit when I get done eating and doing this video for you guys. But yeah, as you can see, OJ's allowed to roam. He just, you know, can't go outside, of course. But, yep, so the only time my mom can use the car, or me, is by going to work or for emergencies when we had to take my granddad to the hospital, and when we get permission for taking him to the store. So yeah, that was the tour of the place we're staying in with our friends. Like I said, I'm not going to disclose their names for respect. So yeah, that's the tour, and that's the explanation on why we moved, and some other things got cleared up, clarified too. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please make sure by smashing that like button and subscribing down below, because you know that this channel is just right for you. And without further ado, it's been Lexi Wright, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. It's been your girl Lexi Wright, OJ, Frisky, and Precious, and Smokey the Husky. And we are all out. See you next time on a new video coming out soon. Have a great summer, everybody, and keep it right. And peace out, everybody.